Today we are going to talk about difference between sunsets and sunrises and paint a quick sketch of a sunrise. Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch, watercolor artist, teacher and a book author. Welcome to my studio. The main difference between sunrises and sunsets is the temperature. When sun rises, the temperature of the earth, everything is much cooler and therefore all the colors are much cooler. The sky is pretty calm and clouds are soft and very gentle, in the opposite to the sunset. And about sunsets we will talk in the other lessons. Right now I suggest we just map out the horizon line. It will be in the middle of the paper, and also find the spot for the sun. The sun will be just above the horizon. You have something like a type roll. You can create an angle for your mat, for your piece of paper. I will glaze my paper with water, and while water gets into the fibers of the paper, I will mix my colors. As my main color, I will use cerulean blue. I will use a lot of complementary color or cadmium orange. So I will add a little bit of cadmium orange into my cerulean, but I try to keep cerulean the main ingredient so it would not get too brownish or too greenish. We can start to paint. Firstly, paint the orange sector. Here is the sun. We'll take care of a little bit later. Very hot, very bright area around the sun and a bit above. And the rest is this pastel blue sky. Also, a little bit of warmth in the clouds, so I can already add a bit of. While my paper is very wet, I will squeeze my paper towel and lift the spot for the sun. Let's add the sky part, cerulean mixed with the same orange. Here will be some clouds. I paint not the clouds, I paint the sky around the clouds. I try to move my brush mostly in horizontal way. That will also help to show the calmness of the situation, of the scene a bit. And I would like to add a group of bigger, darker clouds with the help of ultramarine blue, and I mix ultramarine blue again with cadmium orange. I like to use ultramarine blue with cadmium orange for the clouds because it has a bit of granulated effect. I just basically painted a line of these clouds and add some variety to their height, and their move. I squeeze my brush a bit to get rid of water, of unnecessary water, and start to paint darker clouds again a little bit on the bottom part. It will be some clouds or mountains on the very background. What's important that we will create this nice contrast between this red part and the clouds. I would like to mix just the same purple, dusty purple, but almost without water. Add one more go for the bottom part of the clouds. Make this group of the clouds more interesting. Can add a couple of small clouds a bit in this direction. Try to avoid being too symmetrical. That's rarely happens in nature. Let's move down. If your paper is dry, that's a good time to add a bit more of water. If you add in water, keep the angle so the water goes only down, not into the sky. And then let's again start with this beautiful sun. Oh, just the area underneath the sun, like this. Move it a bit, distribute it a bit in different directions. About this. A bit darker. More hues of cerulean. Very cool, cold. Cold sea, cold color for the sea. Don't bother about the horizon line. There will be mountains paint on dry paper. So right now, all the focus just on the sea. You can add some waves with dusty purple. Same we used for the clouds. Now I add more to the sea part. Thicker brush strokes on the front, because usually all these little waves, they are getting smaller and smaller the more they move from the viewer, like this. And let's finish it with really deep, nice blues. So add some variety in. Some waves. Paper is getting dry and the brush strokes are getting more defined. Also nice if you just wash your brush, dry it with a paper towel, and with clean damp brush go in some areas and lift some spots. So I think it would be good to repeat the lifting underneath the sun. Now let's dry everything completely. Once the paper is dry completely, let's add a group of hills, mountains on the background. First layer with relatively diluted transparent mix. Very typical for the mountains, how we see them. The far mountains are from us, the more transparent, subtle they look. Just this group of mountains. And then I have the same ultramarine blue plus cadmium orange, but much bolder mix, creamier mix. And I add another group of mountains in the front. I can add it. Pretty spontaneous brush strokes. You can add a bit of greenery on the top if you press your brush. Keep your brush a bit vertical. Imitate some trees growing. Not so much. Just the idea. Try to get rid of all white paper you have. Now let's remove the paper type. And our sunrise scene is ready. Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you like this 100 days project, and I am looking forward for your ideas. What would you like to paint next? See you soon. Bye bye.